That's how we do it on the avenue.
Waas, Sappening.
All right, everybody. Welcome to episode number 25 of SeunevA Lifestyles presents What's Happening podcast. I'm Tim, Primo Mike.
What's up? What's up?
Also known as Mike Gosling, Primo Jab,
What's crapping in?
and Metal.
Órale.
What's up? And we got the paid intern now. He's on summer break, right? He just celebrated his 1 year anniversary with his little girlfriend. Yeah.
Hey, we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
No, we got to talk about that one right there.
Swapped a little spit. It's all good.
Because we were talking about the
Planet of the Apes
movie. The
Yeah, you
new
were
one.
spoiled.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I thought halfway decent. No doubt.
Yeah.
I bought the souvenir cup, in fact. Got into it.
She looked like me.
Hey, but before I get started, I've been gone, and I missed the last episode with Teachers Appreciation Week.
Yep.
I thought that was really good. You know, I got a soft spot for teachers, right? They put up a lot of crap, and they don't get enough support.
We needed you for those questions.
Yeah, you guys did terrible. But
We did.
Where were you? Hold on. Wait, where you been?
well, I had some stuff to do with family that weekend.
Yep.
And then just got back from Cancun. I played an awesome game of golf, and I won it on the trip.
Canculo.
No, I won it in a raffle and a golf tournament. But no, it's pretty dope. I've never been there before. I had a really good time. Enjoyed the heck out of it.
It's a great
Yeah.
spot to vacation.
Oh yeah, dude. The water's crystal clear and white sands. It was good. It was good.
Did you have your little banana hammock and all that?
Of course.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Toucan Sam, baby. But no, I had a good time. I missed it. I've been gone, like I say, and it's good to be back. Good to be back.
Doesn't seem like you're rusty. You came through with the intro real nice there.
Practiced.
The whole time over
The whole
there.
time
In the mirror, huh?
How does this sound?
driving
To
here
some strangers and shit.
driving here from his house.
Hey, I practiced on people in Cancun.
My dog
On the
has
airplane.
fleas. He was like
good.
the brown cow.
Yeah, Sammy the Snake. But no, we got a special guest, right?
Special guest?
We got a super special guest, right?
Super duper special.
We got Sam Vasquez from Sambrero.
Yes.
Catchy name.
Right on.
So let's start with we do the guests all the same way.
Okay.
Start from the beginning. Where you from? Where you grow up? All that kind of stuff.
From Avondale, born and raised.
Oh, hey, right on.
Yeah, West Side.
Very nice.
Yep. All my
Our
family-
Fria?
Our Fria High School.
Mm-hmm. You're an owl.
Nice.
I'm an owl.
Do an owl sound.
Represent MVP.
Mount View Park.
Very nice. I went to Tolleson. So
Oh,
I grew up out there.
yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine.
Yeah.
So when I went to high school, they had just got that River Rock and they split it down the middle.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that? I don't know if it was.
It's on the football field, right?
Yeah. It's
They
for
bring
the-
it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know who has the rock now, but
It's in the river.
probably. Or it's probably at our Fria because we always won and shit.
Are they rivals?
It's like the
Yeah.
cup. They
Oh,
do
yeah.
at
Okay.
ASU, U
Big
of
time.
A, that cup. They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
It's like that, the rock. Between.
Oh, the rivalry.
So our
Oh,
Fria
yeah.
is part of the Tolleson Union High School District.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Little brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's Diego? I'm gonna call Diego.
No.
Before we start getting going, let's light up some good energy.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right.
yes.
So tell us
What
the
you,
story
what you got
behind
there
that.
behind there?
So this is a Palo Santo smudging stick. So what it's used for is just to clear like the energy.
Okay.
I like to use it on all the hats. So every hat in here is infused with Palo Santo smoke.
Okay.
So when it's created, I infuse it in like a tamale pot, which we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's to clear all the energy from the materials, from me, and just like open my vessel for creativity. So
Shit, I'll try it.
yeah. You don't smoke it, bro. You don't smoke it.
So it's gonna take about an hour to kick in.
Gives us good vibes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's tight.
It's gonna
all
be
about
some
good vibes.
Some good vibes, and it smells good too, and it promotes creativity as well and focus. So we know that.
We know.
So-
Yeah.
Lord knows
Lord
you
knows
need
we need
focus.
some focus on this. Fella.
Focus factor. So, where did you find that? I mean, where does that come from? I mean, the history behind that.
The history behind this is just our indigenous roots, right?
Okay.
So our ancestors used to do all these ceremonies and with all these smudging sticks and even the sage and stuff.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
guys
say,
heard
I've seen the
right?
sage. Yeah, I see the people burn that.
Yeah.
That smells pretty good.
Yeah, it smells
I
good.
can smell it right
And that's
now.
all. That's all we need.
I
We don't
dig.
need too much.
We're gonna have to put this in 4D.
Oh, that's awesome.
It
Yeah,
does smell
right.
good. It does smell
Smell-o-vision.
good.
Yeah, smell-o-vision.
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 Because it smells really good. Yeah.
Or on your
Yeah.
cellular phone.
Oh shit.
So,
Or like you said earlier.
Oh,
Or like you said earlier.
dope.
On the cellular phone. Oh, yeah.
comment there. So, but it doesn't like smoke like sage. Like sage just smokes and smokes.
yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't smoke.
Right on. Right on.
But what happens is like when I light it, I have a bee smoker that my brother gave me because my brother's a bee smoker, I'm sorry, my brother's a beekeeper.
Beekeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Suntan Honey Farms. Shout out. Shout
Right
out
on.
my brother
Santos.
Santos. Yeah, that's. And he gave me this bee smoker that I put it in, and it's pretty cool, man, because you like pump it and
Yeah.
you seen it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you pump it and it blows the smoke.
Yeah, on the bees, right?
It
On
keeps the
bees, yeah,
bees
keep-
It
calm.
keeps them calm.
Keeps them calm. So
That's pretty tight.
it's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, nice.
A beekeeper.
Yeah, real quick.
Beekeeper,
What got
man.
your brother into beekeeping? Out of curiosity.
Dude, I think I'm not sure the whole story, but his
We're going to have him on.
yeah, you have to have him on, bro. Oh, dude,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he'll bring some samples and everything, man. Like it's really good raw honey.
Oh,
It
wow.
is.
Organic raw honey.
You know who started beekeeping is JR, the mechanic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got his little shed back there. He's got a little hive up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my brother has like hives everywhere. I think he's up to like I want to say 800, but don't quote me.
Hives?
Don't quote me. He'll probably yeah, hives.
Wow. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to see him out in the fields. You know, they put him out there to kind of pollinate.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Really?
Yep.
Full-time job?
Full-time job.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah,
way
bro.
cool.
I never met a beekeeper. Like
Never
that.
No,
met
me
a
either.
beekeeper like that.
Well,
either.
JR, and I didn't believe him. I think he's like 6 in there. But
Some cool shit. that he like brings people with him and like suits them up. And so you go out there and you like take out the honeys and all.
Fuck that. No, I've been stung by 20 bees at one time, and that's
In
not
the
a
head,
good
in the
feeling.
face?
In the back of the head, in the back.
wow.
That's another story for another
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, I hate fucking bees.
Yeah.
So, sorry
back
to your
to-
brother,
back
man,
to
but I
Sammy.
don't like bees.
Yeah.
I like honey though.
So kindergarten
Kindergarten.
from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah.
Way back. Yeah. Damn.
So you're born and raised in Avondale?
Born and raised in Avondale.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
I know a lot of people from Avondale.
Do you?
Yeah, a lot of people cash and stuff like that. I do.
I'm sorry, that sounded funny.
Why?
Because everybody knows people from Avondale.
That's true.
Yeah.
So check this out. So Sammy and I, we've known each other since we were in Pampers.
Yeah, dude.
So
Pamper?
His
Like a sack race.
Probably.
and so we share the same cousin. So
Okay.
he's my cousin's cousin. We share the same tia.
Yeah.
Okay.
His tia by marriage, and his uncle's my tío by marriage.
So if you had a sister, you could date her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, Sam. Sometimes it shows the balls. Okay. Well, I'm sorry you got shared a diaper. I'm sorry, you shared a diaper.
No, man, but that's we've known each other.
Pampers,
Yeah.
dude, since we were born.
Wow.
No, that's the story right there because these guys went and did a little thing out there. They did a little filming out there at his place. Hey, you know Jeffrey? Yeah, Jeffrey. Oh, he's one of the guys on the podcast here. And,
Podcast.
Jeffrey who? Jeffrey Lopez. Yeah, that's my cousin. Blah blah blah. And it was pretty cool. Or you know,
Yeah, it was
there
funny.
small world. You know.
We didn't put two and two together.
Cousin Jeffrey.
Yeah. You mean Jeffrey?
Yeah, that's the way it was.
Tight.
From Avondale?
Cousin Jeffrey
Cousin
Glendale.
from Glendale.
There you go.
Right. Okay. You have to go back to kindergarten. We've established that that's your cousin.
Because he went twice.
Yeah, because he repeated it. Tallest kid in kindergarten.
Top row.
Yeah. Top row. So, grew up, went to Our Free High School. Now. What were you into? I mean, how'd you... Tell us the story. Because
So if you ever go visit the old gym, that owl that's painted on there. So that's me and a couple of my homies painted that owl.
The round gym,
Back
right?
in
Ow.
96.
Still burning?
Still burning, bro.
Nice.
Nice.
Back in 1996.
Really?
Yeah. We had to go up in front of like the whole administration board and everything and give a presentation on why and all this. And
So
it was
you were an
legit.
artist.
Yeah.
That's how you...
Yeah.
And that's where we talked to artists today. Now, kind of similar story, right? When did you discover that art was your thing?
Ooh. Back when the same cousin that we share. They had my uncle. He had a VHS recorder.
Okay.
Like a camcorder, one of those big ass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Theo
Fox
George.
News ones and shit. My Theo George,
Yeah.
shout out. And and we grabbed it one day and we started just like playing like a puppet show,
Okay.
right? And I was like orchestrating it a little bit, and I was like, "Holy shit, I love this! I love this!" So I got this. I got like the creative like
Itch.
Yeah.
to make
Juices
to make
start flowing.
something.
The
Yeah,
spark.
the spark. That's when it was, and then from there, and we were little, bro. Like shit. I want to say like 8, 6, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
And then I started drawing, and so, just started to explore all of these little outlets of creativity.
Right.
But I remember that one. That was the spark, bro.
That was it, huh?
VHS
Dang.
camcorder.
I want to do
Yeah, my
that. You're
Theo
like,
George
that's
had.
fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what most of we've interviewed a few artists, right? A few creative people, and they say the same thing. Something hit it, and they just took off with it.
Yeah. The cool thing about being creative is that it hits you in different stages of your life as well. So once a creative person has that itch at a young age, it hits you like at 10, or it hits you later, like 15, 20s, in your 30s. I'm 44 now, and it hit me recently with these hats. So it just comes in waves, and you have to surrender to it.
Right. You start to broaden.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, well, real quick, back to the our real quick. You ever been to Old Pueblo in Litchfield? Old Litchfield? Mm-hmm. They got the old scoreboard hanging up in there from our Frio.
Really?
Yeah, it's got the mesh over the numbers and stuff.
Oh, damn.
Because it's digital. Anyhow, check it out.
I
Check it
didn't
out. It
know
says
that.
our Frio. Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool.
didn't
It
know
says owls, and then their site says visitors. Anyhow, check it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty
Wait,
Interesting.
so I want to go back. So the owl that you painted, you helped painted?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was brush, or was that spray can?
It was spray paint. Yeah.
Spray paint. So you're a graffiti artist of some sort.
I'm not no atom bomb, but
Yeah.
like
I dabble. He
I
dabbles.
dabble. I
yeah.
dabble. Yeah.
So you enjoyed that, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And what was your writing name at the time?
Tame One.
Tame
Tame
One.
One,
Yeah.
right.
Tame One.
Cousin Tame One.
I had a lot of names.
Tame 2 is waiting for the call.
I had a lot of names, bro, but Tame One. That was
Tame
mine.
One. That was the
Yeah.
original one.
Yeah.
So you had to go to the principal and all that, and the board, and tell them, hey, we want to
Yeah.
put an owl up.
Liven it up.
Yeah, liven it up.
Right
We
on.
want to make our mark on the school that we love.
How did they take to that? I mean, of course they let you do it, but at first were they kind of
No, we actually had a teacher that was involved.
okay?
And then my homie Art Ortega, he headed it up, like he was the front guy to speak at it, and he's a smooth ass talker, so we let him do the talking, and
Okay.
we were just behind him, in support of it, and they loved it. They loved the idea. They loved
Yeah,
the fact
that's
that
awesome.
students from this school are gonna, do something awesome for
Yeah.
the school and upcoming, classes
Decades.
and everything. Yeah.
And you had a teacher in your ski now right there, ready to go.
That's
Yep.
it, bro.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. They supply the paint.
Did they?
It's Avondale,
I mean,
probably
shit,
not.
we were broke, so not. I guess so. I guess they did.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was
And it's
cool.
still up to this day. That's cool.
It's still burning, man.
And that was in '96, right?
1996.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be burning.
It was about. I graduated a long
Long,
time
bro.
before that, but
Into-
I've been in that gym.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because it was it's the round one, right?
Yeah.
And then the doors back. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's nothing there, but I'm older than you. I'm a lot older than you.
What year did you graduate?
94. No, no, I graduated in '87.
Oh, okay.
So I pinned a couple owls in that gym. Used to wrestle, so you know what I mean?
You're a wrestler too?
Oh yeah, come natural. I'm just kidding, bro. Played baseball there a few times.
Awesome.
Yeah, so in fact, I was at Jiffy Lube this morning in Avondale. I'm that beer there.
So you know Avondale.
All of Avondale.
Nice.
I played golf at Coldwater.
They-
I hit a hole in one there.
Did you really?
I was there.
You were there? You
I was
witnessed?
there.
121 pitching wedge. magnificent shop.
Nice.
January 5th. But Jeffrey was there. He witnessed it.
Yeah, I did.
That's awesome.
So your creativity juices are flowing.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got in the house. Did you do anything before that? I mean, did you? I guess we're trying to build up this.
Take us down the time.
How did
Go.
you?
Here's the timeline. Okay. So, me and my boy Albert, we've been into the hip hop scene for a long time.
And what year is this? More or less.
We're talking, so high school too.
High school,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah. So, 95, I think, is when we started to, wanting to like DJ.
Okay.
I was
Wow.
DJing parties in 7th grade though.
Oh wow.
You know, with CDs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get these turntables and some vinyl and so he got them, and we were 16, and every day we just hit the vinyl every day after school. We'd go in the dungeon and just mix, chop it up.
Change your name.
Change my name. Wasn't the same one. Changed it to Sam Diggy at that point.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then our crew was Planet X, so Planet X Squad was the DJ name.
All right.
And so we started DJing, man. And we like people from all over the our neighborhood would want to hire us to DJ.
Right.
So and then I was MCing, so it was cool, man. Like hip hop was there was nothing back then.
Hand in
Nobody
hand with writing, though.
So nobody was doing. So with writing and piecing up, and now DJing, and now MCing, and then even rapping, and so
Nice.
Yeah, so we did the DJ thing first, and then that led into getting a group together of rappers.
All right.
Right. So now
Yeah.
it starts building now. So now we're like building some kind of, we can see it. It's like, oh shit, we're building like a record label right now. It's tiny. It's a tiny little crew, but no one else is doing
It's a 45.
It's not a 12-inch.
Yeah.
So we started doing that, and then we started to brainstorm. And when you get me and Albert in a room, and if you guys ever do, you'll see how our brains just melt together.
All right.
And then
Feed off each
we're
other.
off. Yeah. So we're just like boom, 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 boom. We're off, bro. Bouncing back and forth. So we had this brilliant idea of, let's just get a beat machine.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And then one day, when we were going to go and make some mixes and shit, he's like, hey man, go grab that over there, in that box. I got some new vinyl or whatever. So I went over there and I picked it up, and it was a fucking MPC 2000, which is like the newest beat machine that came out.
Surprise.
He's like, surprise, motherfucker. And I just dropped like boom. I was like, oh, it's over now.
Nice.
So that we full-fledged went into producer mode for
Wow.
the next 7 fucking summers.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
You
Yeah.
guys,
That's badass.
guys put anything out there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We put a lot of stuff. I worked with a lot of artists out here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's tight. So you were about what? You said 16, right? You guys putting shit out there?
Yeah, 16,
Wow.
17. All the way.
What was the learning curve for you with the MPC?
So back then, it's the sample time that we had was only 16 seconds of sample time.
Yeah.
And the programmed sounds that were on the actual MPC itself
Yep.
took up some of that time.
Yep.
So like the snare drum and the kick,
Yeah.
the hi-hats, those are all sample times.
And it had the hard disk, the old
Yeah, the old floppy
disk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.5-inch floppy.
Yep.
Don't be nasty.
Bro,
It could get to 4.
hey, bro. Dude, where are all your shirts at? Dude, you need merch, bro. Dude. If
And you know what? I'm not even drinking, dude.
If someone's hearing this shit, just pay attention to what Cousin Jeffrey's saying and print this bitches.
Yeah. So the learning curve.
The learning curve was how much record can you sample into a machine and still hold like a whole beat to it. So like a sample of, I don't know, let's just say Earth, Wind, and Fire. You're going to take a little bit of sample. So in that little sample, we can chop that shit up like 6 times and put it on different pads and pitch it down and do all this stuff and make a whole new beat with this tiny ass 5-second sample.
Right.
So doing that daily, constantly doing it, learning new ways to pitch it up, pitch it down, learning new ways to.
It's endless.
It's endless, bro. And especially when you're that young and you're
into it.
You're into it, and you have this like craving to want to just make something. Let's make something.
You got these sounds in your head.
Yeah.
My son went to LA School of Music, and in fact, he did the intro. That's what he does. He sits in his room all day, in the evenings when he gets off work, and he's always making beats and messing around and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
So my question is, I'm gonna ask a dumb question because I just don't know. So you say you got 16 seconds of sample size, and so you just put a bunch of 16-second pieces together to make one
16 total seconds.
total second.
Total seconds. So if a sample is 5 seconds, that's you have to minus that shit off the 60.
You got 11.
So now you have 11 for hi-hats or for some kind of string.
Okay.
But there's like little tricks that we used to do in there to
Loop it.
to elongate a note. Like there's little tricks that we had to figure out. Yeah. So we were like scientists, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. No instruction manual, huh?
No. Well,
Who reads it?
just like anybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's tight.
So
You put 16 seconds together, and I'm still trying to figure out how do you make the entire rap song? Do you do it 16 times? Just keep putting those 16 pieces together until you get a couple minutes.
So what the beat machine does, it's on a loop, and you can do. They're called sequences.
Okay.
So if we just make this whole big sequence at the start, and let's just say, oh shit, this sounds like a chorus. So that'd be the chorus sequence. Okay. So the next sequence is let's take some stuff out of it, maybe change it up just a little bit on the drums,
Right.
And then that'll be your verse sequence.
Okay.
So then you switch back and forth. So what we did was we had a tape deck. So we had a tape deck
and hit play and record at the same time.
and an old ass Gemini fucking mixer that my brother got from one of his homies, and he just gave it to me. And so what like we did, well, I was a scientist back then, right? So I had to start plugging shit in here and there. I had two tape decks at one time, so when we would record, it'd go in to one tape deck. I'd take that tape out, put it in this one, play it, and then start rapping over that while recording on the other one, and then doing the same thing. If I wanted to do like a overdub,
right,
I'd do the same thing. But you could only do so much, switching back and forth until it loses the quality completely.
Right. So you were spitting bars as well?
Yeah. I was a rapper too. Yeah.
You were a rapper too. Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how easy you got it?
Yeah. And now they have YouTube University, so you could look up any of that. You could find somebody who teaches you how to do that.
There you go, man.
Because back in the I still have a Gemini mixer myself, and back in the day we had bought a Tascam, and we were messing around with that, but we never perfected it. And as a matter of fact, we ended up, I think, sending it back, huh?
It's
I think
broken.
we did. Yes.
Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah. But we were into
with
that
the
too.
instructions.
Yeah, we give it back, right back up and send
User
it back
error.
up.
We played it enough. We didn't need it because my voice was golden.
An angel.
Sounds like Fergie and Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to sing R&B.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, so we just went through it.
Oh shit!
Nah, he used to rhyme too.
I used to rhyme, man.
That
I used to
used to
bust lyrics.
What was your rap name?
Me?
Yeah.
The Scribble Kid.
Scribble Kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your flow? Was it like
Ah.
Cause effects and shit?
Lay
All
one on us,
fast?
George. Lay one on us.
No,
not even
no,
close.
no.
Lay one on a
I
Scribble
was
Kid.
more of a Funkdubious kind of flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of a yeah, I would say more like the Cypress type stuff like that.
Awesome.
Those guys like that.
Yeah.
How about yours?
I was
Depending on the beat.
yeah, depending on the beat.
Depending on the beat.
Depending on the beat.
Right.
Yeah. You switch up your flow.
How was your flow?
I didn't rhyme.
Oh, you didn't rhyme?
No, I did not.
Oh, damn.
He would tell me it's good. It's not good. It's good. It's good.
So you're producing. You're
Yeah,
producing.
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
producing,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Send this thing back.
Right. Yeah, that's what we do.
With the
Yeah.
instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it changed his style. I mean, they had a group too. We had a group here in our neighborhood and
Yeah.
that type of thing. And we kind of leaned towards there for a minute too, like more West Coast type beats.
Yeah.
You know, who didn't sample Zap, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you put anybody over Zap beat and it'll sound good. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I was influenced more by the East Coast though.
Oh, me too.
back in those days. I was influenced by the East Coast, but the West Coast beat is what we rapped over. It wasn't just the gangster rap and all that.
Yeah, no, it was not like that.
It was more of the
Kind of
East
like
Coast
Redman.
kind of make you think kind of
Yeah.
But then,
lyrics.
But then you say all that, but even like, we were into DJ Premier's beats, that type of stuff. So we were all over. We were kind of one of the few that were into that.
We were kind of the oddballs.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We were.
Yeah.
And we were. I mean, we brought that to parties and mixes, our mixes, what we thought sounded good, and we'd bring it to the party and turn that shit off.
Yeah. Everybody wanted to listen to West Coast stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get it. We were in the West Coast too. I mean, we're heavily into West Coast. We love it. Don't get me wrong. It's
Go home, Scribble Kid.
some scribble kid.
Yeah. So how long did you rhyme for?
Oh man. From probably like 96 to like 99.
Okay.
But I was more into like producing.
Behind it.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, like making the beats and getting the artists and working with the artists. So all of this started to evolve even more than that.
Okay.
Even more than just the MPC. So we started to rent out a studio from this dude that I remember him saying like, yeah, I do some magic stuff.
Okay.
Here. So I think
That was
like
in my neighborhood.
AAA studio or
By
something.
the
I don't
by
know.
the Pete's over there?
Yeah, by Pete's. Across
That's
the street from
Johnny's.
Pete's.
It was Johnny's?
Yeah, that's
Who's Johnny?
Bonnie. That's that's the Boondocks.
Oh shit,
Hey,
Johnny
Mom.
Two Guns.
Yeah.
Right there. He
had
was
a-
on
he had that
55th
studio.
and 56th in
56th
Glendale.
and Glendale.
So
No, some white. It was some white
Records or
dude. It was
Oh,
some white.
okay.
Yeah, he had like a Nirvana band,
Oh,
rock
okay.
band or something. So,
So
he had all this shit.
So you went into the studio. So now you're in
Yeah.
the studio.
So now we're renting the studio.
I'll tell you what. We're going to hold that thought and we'll come back about the studio.
Cool.
Okay?
Cool.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back.
Right on. Let's do it.
Planet X.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take it out and start placing it on this.
Hey, we're back. We're gonna pick it up to your first time in the studio, right? Cutting your first album.
Yeah. So no, just like our first singles and whatever. So, we felt like we were just spending too much money. Yeah, this dude was charging us for.
Yeah, you got to rent it, right?
Everything.
Yeah, you got to rent it, everything. He was charging us for his fucking smoke breaks and everything. So I look at Albert, I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna buy a computer. So we bought a computer, hit up my boy Mustafa, who was making beats as well. And he was like, hey, man, I got the software. So we just started making, songs at the house.
And about what year is this?
This was 97, yeah. 97. It's about 97.
I remember when you and Albert started doing that shit.
Yeah, man.
That was cool.
So real quick, when you start putting it, did you put it out?
We put out a few things, a few mixtapes. Like we had one of the first mixtapes with original beats and songs out in Arizona.
Really? What's the name of it?
The Movement.
The Movement.
Yeah.
Maybe out there got the movement. Pull it out.
Pull it out. That's a classic, bro.
Is it?
This is when we were like in it fully, artists, singers, and writing songs.
Not worrying about bills.
Not worrying about renting studio time. So
Do you have that? Do you have that mix still, or that?
I have the originals, like not the actual print.
Okay.
But I have all the originals.
Maybe you could send us a couple. We'll put it on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be dope.
We'll put it on there.
Yeah.
Definitely, for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
That'd be
For
dope.
sure. So do you guys make any money? I know these guys didn't.
Nah, we didn't get to that level yet.
All right.
I mean, we made money selling beats.
Sure.
We sold I think our first like 2,500. We sold a couple beats to like Johnny Two Guns.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so we made $2,500 at that point.
I'm rich, bitch.
We were all excited too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Walking tall.
We were all
Walking
excited.
tall.
And not only that, like we sold the beat, and then he flew down Kid Frost to be on that beat, and then
damn.
we were in the studio with Kid Frost while they were doing their thing.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
That's tight.
that was fucking dope. Johnny Two Guns had pool, bro. He had some
Yeah.
pool.
Adam talked about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard that before. Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you knew him. Also,
No,
you
I don't
guys
know. I don't know.
No, we
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you guys don't know him, or you guys know him?
No, we know. We
Oh, know of him.
He grew up in where we're at right now.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I only know of him, though.
Okay.
He grew up in our neighborhood, right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, and I did records with Bomb.
Really?
Yeah, with Adam Bomb, and yeah,
Nice.
That's pretty tight. That's actually pretty cool.
yeah.
You know, you guys were talking about what's his name? MC Magic. It's about the same time, right? All that stuff's going on.
Well, I think he was
What?
up before. MC Magic was.
Oh, MC Magic was already doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already doing his
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
I never worked with Magic.
Okay.
That would have been dope though, back in the day.
Yeah, he got popular.
Matter of fact, I did hit him up on one of our songs. It was called Arizona, and I got his number from that same dude that we went to the studio, and I hit him up, and I'm like, hey, man.
Paged him.
Nah, I actually called him.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, man, I got a record that'll sound dope if you had like the top box on it. He's like, all right, cool, send it to me. So I sent it to him. And then he was like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it for $300. And back then, $300 was like $3,000
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
did not have in my pocket. I was like, fuck. I
It's
don't
good
have-
enough as it is.
Yeah. So I just left it, man. That would have been tight just to be like,
Yeah,
magic.
yeah.
There's
yeah.
magic on
Just
there.
to have
So you had a jam called Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have that one?
Nice.
I think I do. Yeah. I have.
All right, send us that one.
Yeah. We printed that.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
great.
we'll definitely put that on there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
Classic.
this is the music scene, the part. So then where'd you go from
This
there?
is part of the creativity.
Yeah, it's part of creativity.
It's part of building me right now, bro. Like,
you built,
sculpting,
painted an owl.
Sculpting.
You got a cousin who shared diapers with. So here we go. We're going. So where'd you go after the music?
so the music took a lot. It was a lot of my years,
Okay.
just perfecting it. Started dabbling into R&B music and writing R&B. Working with almost every R&B artist out at that time that was out here.
Yeah, because you had made a comment earlier that you're producing now, so you're still in it.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood then.
No. I'm producing in a different way now.
Okay.
So let's get like, so it took music took the majority of my time until I was 35.
Oh wow.
And then I got a divorce. That trauma just completely just sucked the soul out of the music.
Yeah.
It's like
The flame went down.
It died, and it just like if you can ever feel your soul being sucked out, that's what it felt like to me.
Damn.
Like completely gone.
Right.
I don't even have that passion for music anymore, which is crazy because it took up the majority. Of
Yeah, I mean, you spent a lot of years in that, and then just
Yeah.
gone.
Your divorce did that to you.
Yeah. That's like I divorced it and divorced the music at the same time.
Dude, he had a badass studio too at the house.
See what
That thing
happened?
was fucking bad.
See what happened?
1 year anniversary. You should start doing blues.
Yeah. I might come back.
Yeah, you never know.
But so that happened, and after I went through all that depression and all that, I felt the creative wanting to express itself a different way.
Nice.
And when you're in tune, when you're creative, this is where I get like a little woo woo. When you're in tune and you're creative, it comes into like your existence, and it's like a voice that says, "Hey, do this. You got this." And then it just shows you what it wants you to do.
Nice.
So at that point, I woke up to it. I listened, and it showed me that I want to start doing videography.
Okay.
So
So you went
I
that route.
Picked up the
so
camera.
I picked up the fucking camera.
Not the one your Theo had.
No,
That Marty McFly
That's
one.
pretty cool though that he went back to that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
years
And, you know,
later.
and it's good, and it's good too, because a lot of dudes they suppress those feelings, right?
Yeah.
You got in tune with it, right? You
Yep.
recognized, you understood it, and you went with it. Which fact, that's awesome. That's fantastic.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And so I pick up this camera, and I find myself after like a few months having this camera, I find myself on a movie set with my homie Albert, who wrote this beautiful short film called Sweetbread. And
Where's this at?
So this
God damn. Where the fuck's Albert at?
Let him cook, as they say.
Sorry.
Let him cook.
Shout out to Al Beasy. Shout out to Al Beasy for going in his path as a screenwriter, as a movie writer, filmmaker, and he wrote this. I didn't even know he was writing this shit, because when I went through my divorce, it was like I went into hibernation.
Right.
Like I was depressed, and he was writing and making like different drafts and everything, and he got it down. So he got it down to this final draft, and I'm on this set, and I don't know how the fuck I even got here, but I'm here and I'm learning on the spot with my camera that I just bought to invest in myself, because I needed some kind of push,
Outlet. Some outlet.
some kind
Yeah.
of outlet to let the creative,
Juices flow again.
yeah. So I'm like, I don't even know what an aperture is. I don't know any of this stuff, bro.
Instructions.
No, the manual. So I'm on, and once again, I call my boy Moo, and he's like, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that, got to do this, and then so he was on set. He was a cameraman as well, on the movie, and we started making this film, and Albert directed it. He got all the cast together, first-time directors, first-time editors, first-time filmmakers, first-time cameramen, first-time everything.
Right.
Score?
First-time scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So where was the movie set, I guess?
So the movie was set in Avondale.
Okay.
Yeah, in our old hood.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
So
So it's called
You gotta
Sweet-
check
it's called
it out.
Sweetbread.
Yeah, check it out.
Sweetbread. All right.
Sweetbread. So what happened was this film took us a few years to make, because nobody was getting paid. Everybody was doing it for free on their free time.
Right.
They'd come, and we didn't know how long it was going to take to have even a scene done. Right. We thought we would just do it in like, a couple of days.
Right. Weekend.
But, weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that weekend turned into like, shit.
3 years?
4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's just like you said earlier about the music. It's the same way, right? You're putting it together and you're putting it together. You got to loop it. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's just taking time.
Yeah, and I would imagine when it's something you enjoy and you're into it like that, the time doesn't seem that long. It just seems like
time is irrelevant.
One continuous thing because you're like enthused about it and you're gun ho and you're just going for it, and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, we've been doing this thing for 2 years.
Do you ever get to that point though in your creativity? I'm done with this.
Yeah, I get bored.
Right.
Yeah,
Hit a wall.
I hit a wall and I get bored.
Right.
I think that
Because you're doing it over and over again.
I think it comes with doing like hats, right? So this is something that I feel I won't get bored of, unless it becomes too much to where it's like I'm constantly just making the same fucking hat. But all these hats are different,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it keeps me going.
Right.
Right. Whereas if it was the same hat, it's like, oh, I gotta fucking make these 2 hats again, same style, same way, same this, same that. You know, then it gets I don't know what you call that.
Monotonous.
It gets
Repetitive.
it gets redundant.
Redundant.
Yeah.
Redundant.
All those. It gets all those, and so I would have to find another outlet or
Sure.
just create another hat, that's different. But as far as like videography, that's a whole. It's just like hats too. It's a whole nother, form of endless possibilities. But the cool thing about videography is when you come from a musical background, you can see motion as music. So I had a little upper hand on editing, on like shots. Like I grew up in the Hype Williams era.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
so that right there in itself should tell you where my eyes are going.
Yeah.
Game changer in
Yeah.
music video for sure.
Yeah. So, but then on top of that, just like an arm going like this is a sound to me. So I can see the shh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can see that motion.
You going like this is to me. So a hat in itself, like this brim is like a to me, and all the extra bells and whistles is like all of it, everything, sound and music.
It's speaking to you.
Yeah, everything does. So I felt like I had that upper hand to get into videography and just let it go, like surrender to it.
Sure.
And it happened. And I'm 4 years after we started filming the first scene, I'm editing now. So now I have 4 years inside of creativity and I'm editing, and my career as a videographer was taking off. So I had clients, I landed contracts. Wow. Like, so I'm like, that's my business, 222 Vision. That's my production business now. So I'm producing in a different way.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
So
That's the chain.
yeah, 222.
222.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, I'm creating the flow for the movie, right? It's not necessarily what Albert had in his vision. I'm not sure if it even came close to what he saw in his vision, but it came out super fucking dope because of all of the know-how that I had with the music and seeing how I see it and the flow to it. I just created it like a big ass song.
Wow, all the subtleties of the movement.
Yeah, check it
Yeah.
out, Timmy.
Yeah.
I will.
It's really cool, man.
It really, it's dope. It's a brilliant script. It's dope ass casting, and then it's badass cinematography.
We'll put that on the podcast too. Send us the link or
Yeah.
we'll-
So-
You gotta get Albert in here.
What's the time frame around this? What year are we looking at?
Shit, so you're looking at 2016 we started filming. 2016, 2017.
oh,
I
pretty
believe.
recent for the most part.
Yeah, we started filming 2016, 2017, I feel. And then we pushed it to 2019, and that was it. And then Albert was moving to Cali to, just be around the scene, the movie scene. And we shelved it. So we shelved it. And he was like, "Oh, just get somebody to edit it." And I'm like, nah, man. I think we work too
invested too much
we
time.
invested, we invested too much time. We worked too hard on this film. Let me just see what I can do. Let me just put together a little something, and I'll send it to you, and you let me know. And so I did it, and he was like, yo, this is fucking dope.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's roll. So from that point on, the next 6 months, I was every day inside the universe of Sweetbread, making it fucking happen and make sense. Every movement, everything. So after that, we show it to the cast and crew. Their jaws had dropped, and we knew we had something. I must have watched that thing like 1,000 times.
Sure,
Like
already.
Barbie.
Yeah.
So the original cut, how long was it? And then by the time you edited it out, what was the final?
So the original cut was like 45 minutes.
Okay.
So we knew we had to stay within under 30.
And it took
It's short
2-3 years to do 30-minute short film. Wow,
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like, so when we get done with the film, we release it. We rent out Harkins theater, like 420 seats, and we sold it out. And so we had a premiere. We premiered it to on
Real
the
quick,
West Side.
what year was this?
This was 2020.
So about the start of COVID?
Right before COVID. It was probably the last movie people fucking saw.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
So it was February 2020, February 6th, I believe. I want to say that's what it is. And so we released it, and everybody loved it. It was awesome to see like our community come together and watch this beautiful film shot in our neighborhood with people from our neighborhood in the actual film, and to see the joy on them watching themselves on the film,
sure.
and how we see them as stars. How Albert saw them first because he casted them, but he was like, hey bro, just like music, it's just like music. Hey bro, check this out. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And it's like, oh yeah, that's the winner. That's it. Yeah, beautiful, done.
So you can give us what the premise of the movie is?
So the premise is
for people who haven't seen it.
Yeah, so the premise is like the case of mistaken identity, different hoods, you know. I don't want to give up too
don't
much.
spoil it.
I want him to explain it because it's his baby. But yeah, so it's like the case of mistaken identity.
Okay.
Chicano film.
Yeah.
Really.
And it's a good film. I've
It
seen
is.
it. It's great.
You've seen it?
I watched
Yeah,
the second
it's
one.
great.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if Tim has.
No,
but
I haven't seen it. I'll be honest with you.
Timmy doesn't know who Robbie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike is.
Yeah.
So
what a fun process
Ready?
though too.
Yeah.
I mean, even just the
Ready.
casting part of it, doing that type of thing, that's got to be so fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was all his manifestation. You know what I'm saying?
His vision, right?
His vision. Yeah. And I was there to help it come to life.
And so
Well,
you,
because you guys feed off each other very well. So
Like you
with
said.
music and then now in film,
Yeah.
that's badass. Real quick, 222
Yeah.
vision. What is the 222?
The meaning behind it?
What's the meaning behind it? You want to talk about that?
Yeah. So depending on where you're at in your life and in your journey, 222 can mean a lot of things. It's considered like an angel number. Are you guys familiar with that? Any of you?
No.
Okay, so it's like an angel number. Like your spirit guides are talking to you, and if you want to go that route, right? Like if you look at the clock and it's like 222 or 333 or 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Like
got
those,
you now.
Those kind of things. So they just know that once you see those things, you're on like the right path. That's what they say, right?
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you can take it that way. But for me, it is that. It's always that. But for me is that's my birth date.
Okay.
So
And
I
I
was
thought so. I thought it was
Yeah.
something like that. So
and it's been around me. Like of course I was born on 222, but I wasn't into like the numbers game like that. It's also a master number. So it's like 222 is a full master number. It's also my uncle's birthday, which is
Theo
my Theo George, and we were very close, and so that has that significant in it too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know,
More
what I'm saying?
meaning.
It has more meaning for me. But yeah, I feel like it's been around me the whole time, right under my nose. And I never even saw it until I dove deep into like my spirituality journey, which was when I was in the lowest of lows.
So yeah,
I was gonna say,
ask
how'd you get to go on that journey?
So the divorce.
Okay.
Yeah. And once you go through the divorce, man, you find out real quick who's on your side and who's not.
Damn.
Who's on your side and who's not. And there was a lot of motherfuckers that weren't on my side.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's very, most dudes suppress those kinds of feelings. And you, I don't want to say you embraced it, but you did, right?
Yeah.
You found deeper meaning.
So it's a good thing that I met my partner now, Lynn Traub. And she introduced me to self-work, to you know, why we do what we do, and the emotional stuff that's being compounded, all the emotional traumas since you were a little kid. If you don't express those things, then they stay stuck in your body, and you keep repeating the same cycle.
Right.
So I learned all this stuff when she entered my life.
Very nice.
So I had So I had an outlet at that point.
She gave you a different way of looking at things.
Yeah, absolutely. A new take on life, new lease on life.
Yeah, because you can't suppress it, because they'll explode one day, right?
Yeah.
They will.
Absolutely.
And you become a better person, I think, when you kind of take the deep soul dive, look
Yep.
yourself in the mirror, ask who's there.
Right.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Absolutely.
So I have those tools, and it's awesome that I have those tools. So, and then that you know, I incorporate some of that when I'm making a hat for somebody as well. So they come in my space, and we're in there together, creating this beautiful crown for somebody that we have to mesh. We have to. That's why I do the Palo Santo, so I can, you know, empty myself out.
I like how you use the word crown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's what it is.
It's
you
a
know?
crown, bro. It's a crown. It's very royal making a hat. Very royal.
So you guys have the premiere.
So we have the premiere. It was a success, and then we throw it out on YouTube on 2/22 because it was only right.
Right.
So we put it out, and it started to pick up traction. It's still talked about to this day. Like there's like podcasters in Cali that bring it up every now and then.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, and then so after that, towards the end of 2020, Albert gives me a call, and he was like, "Hey man, Danny Hastings, which is he's been doing this Latino film festival for the past 6 years, and he was having one that was just going to be online. So we would submit the short film to the 6th annual Latino Film Festival." And he was like, "I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?" I'm like, "Bro,
Yeah, put it in.
let's just fucking do it. Let's
Go for broke.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
You
We get rejected. That's cool. Whatever. We still have it out."
Right.
So he's like, all right. So we did it. This is like vaguely. This is the story like vaguely I remember, because everything was happening so quickly, and so we submitted it, and bro, we fucking won. We won an award.
Oh, shit.
We won the People's Choice Award.
Really?
So yeah. So
Fucking badass.
That is
huh?
badass.
so we out the gate for something that it was a zero budget. We fucking lost money because we lost money because my lights got broken and all this stuff. So zero budget, the actors, first time actors, first time everything.
Right.
And we freaking win this award, bro. So we're award-winning filmmakers.
That's sick, man. Yeah, that is tight. That is tight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
All in Avondale.
All in that.
That is cool.
Avondale, if you're high in mind.
Not Tollison.
Avon dwellers.
Like Rodeo Drive. That is tight. That's really, and like I say,
man.
just, it was an idea.
It's
It
a
just
great
grew.
film, man. It's a great film.
Okay.
It's really
And,
nice.
where
man.
would someone find the film if they wanted to watch it?
So they can go to YouTube, Sweetbread the Movie. Look up Sweetbread the Movie, and if you can just give 35 minutes of your life to just enter the world of Sweetbread, it'll blow your mind.
All right.
From now you know like everything.
The
There is
foundation.
now you know the foundation. You know the story behind it. So yeah,
One of the guys that's behind it.
Yeah, I'll check it out this weekend.
awesome, bro.
Yeah, leave your girlfriend alone. Check it out. No, that is tight. That's super tight. Congratulations on the award.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
that is,
man.
like I say, zero budget. You lost money. We're losing money here too, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we have fun.
Yeah, we keep being told about that from Timmy. We're losing money.
But no, congratulations. Yeah, you coming for stump me there. But anyhow,
Stumpy.
and you guys couldn't find room for Jeff.
I think Albert might have hit him up to be in a party scene, maybe.
Paging
You know
Mr.
what?
Herman, Mr. Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, he asked about interested in casting one time or something like
Yeah.
that. But I don't remember what I was doing. But
We needed a
If-
Ray
if you
Liotta
ask-
lookalike.
but
Jeff,
I'd be open for it. Like
It already
if
passed.
opportunity came up again. No, because Albert's working on something else.
Yeah.
And then also,
Part
I
two.
think I remember seeing a post. He posted something that he was casting for something else too. Like,
Yeah, so that post you saw, we wanted to create kind of like a agent, not an agency, but somewhere where people could come together out here in Arizona and have some kind of casting call type deal, right? Like
Little networking of sorts?
Like, what's the talent out here? Let's see what you got.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And we can make the movie. You know what I mean? So we tried to do that. It didn't pick up any steam, any legs or anything. So it just like kind of fizzled out a little bit. But we might have to revisit that, bro. Cause
Hey,
yeah, that sounds
that
cool.
was cool.
there's some talent out here.
It was.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna take a break. No, that's cool. That is totally awesome. Jeff, you missed your calling, bro.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna make one called Pan Dulce. it's one of those kind of films, but
To be or not to be.
But we'll be right back and we'll check it out again, right? Yep.
So this is like a couple of rounds of this just to get it to mold to this. It's called a hat block. So that's what I'm molding it to. The steam helps the fibers open. So the fiber is gonna open. And once they open, that's when the Palo Santo goes in there. So I'm clearing all of that energy, especially if it's like a rabbit or a beaver. For me, it's just very important to clear that dead energy out. Yeah, I left that green one. It's called pounce, right? So when you sand it, you're pouncing it. It's called pounce. So I left that unpounced because I wanted to last a little longer than normal, and I like that grit. Like that grit of that hat is awesome. So it's more than just making a hat for me. It's a very spiritual practice that I learned to adopt because of the creativity I had. Even growing up, I thought everybody was like creative, right? Come to find out, they can be, but I was just tapped into it a little bit more. I was more in tune with that creativity. So now I'm paying my respects and my homage to where I feel like it came from. And where I feel like it came from was my indigenous background, the indigenous culture. So I like to bring that into the process, with clearing the energy with the Palo Santo, with the drum looking table, right? So it's like shamanic, right? Okay, so once that process is done, I'll just set it on fire. That's the fun part. So the next process would be, usually I would let this sit for a little while, just to let it form. But the next process would be brim cutting it, right? So getting it down to, let's just say if someone wants a 3.5 inch brim. So what we do is, no, I call this a brim cutter, but it's really called a rounding jack. Yeah, crazy. So let's just say 3.5, right? So let me measure it out, 3.5, make sure all around, all the way around, nice and smooth, nice and steady. Should give you a nice, clean cut. So the next process would be, now that it's all flat, now it's all cut, now it's ready for the crown shape, the crown top. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a classic fedora style crown top. So throw the steam on it, loosen up those fibers, and then we'll start creasing it. Right to me. So then the next steps would be throwing the ribbons on and embellishing it the way the client wants it. And they got themselves a custom Sambrero hat.
All right, we are back.
Whoa.
No lie, we
That
are
was quick. That was quick.
We are back. Hey, so we left off. We're getting into the hats, right?
We left off at the movie.
We left off
won
with-
the award.
They won the award.
Won the award, and now we're talking about your next phase of creativity, which moves us to the hats, right? These, and they're dope. They are dope. So what? How did you move from the movie, the award-winning movie, into this?
So the story goes, in 2018, while I was doing the movie and all that stuff, the story goes, me and my woman, we take a trip to Burning Man.
In Mexico or in Vegas?
Vegas.
They do one in Vegas too. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Burning Man.
Yep.
Okay, cool. To all my burners out there, you know how it goes out there. So we're there, and it's just a whole inspiration of just expression. People are just expressing themselves. You know, it's like a world within a world out there at Burning Man, and you can just feel the creativity just flowing.
It's almost like a Woodstock kind of thing.
It's kind of like Mad Max.
Oh, there
Mad
you go.
Max meets
A Burning Man.
a Burning Man. Yeah, Burning Man. Like meets
Like a Coachella almost, no?
It's-
Like a Mad
A
Max
music
Coachella.
festival.
Yeah.
So
It's
not-
like
It's
a Mad
it's
Max.
it's like a pilgrimage almost.
it's not like a music festival, but there's lots of music out there.
But it's like like you said, a Mad Max meets.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. It's so there's principles that they have you go by. There's like 10 principles. I can't name them off the top of my head right now, but it's like radical self-expression. There's radical self-reliance. So whatever you take in with you, you have to take out.
Pack it in, pack it out.
Yeah. So it's like they have this this city inside of a petrified lake.
Okay.
Right? So it's all like this alkalinity sand. It's like powder.
This is out in Vegas.
It's out in Vegas in the middle of this lake.
Yeah.
Pretty much washed up lake, dried lake.
Dried up lake.
Yeah, dried up lake.
And there's some people that have some cool bikes or things that they build.
Yeah, they take a lot of stuff
awesome.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
so-
creativity is off the hook there.
It's
Yeah.
off the hook, bro. And it's off the hook in the day, but once that sun goes behind that mountain, it just lights up like neon everything, lights everywhere, because you have to have them. You have to be safe because you have these big old art cars. They're called art cars that people make, and they take them
Yeah.
like years to make these things, and they spit out fire and like all this kind of cool shit. It's just like moving art, right? So, but there's everything out there at Burning Man. Like you have Christian camps out there. You'll have.
What took you out there, though? I mean, what was it? Your old lady? Was it you? Was it just a curiosity? Was it somebody said something?
So once I went through what I went through in 2015, my divorce, it blew the cap off everything. All my dreams and illusions had just shattered completely. So I was able to see what was what, see what was a lie, see what wasn't, see what was the truth, spirituality.
Almost like a reset.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like a rebirth.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what it felt like.
Okay.
So then, once you hear about Burning Man and you have this like itch to go and just know what it's about, you'll go. If you really want to go, you'll manifest going to Burning Man.
Okay.
And then you see what it's all about. So 2018, that was our first trip to Burning Man. And I saw a few people had these dope ass hats. They weren't like this. They were just like, they had some embellishments on it or whatever. And I'm like, damn, that's tight. And I went into that voice again, and it's like, hey, you gotta start making some hats.
Your thinking cap.
Yeah, it's like literally.
Your thinking cap.
But was there a cap or a hat out there at Burning
was
Man
many.
that talked to you, though?
was-
You go, that's pretty cool. I need to
There was many.
look into that.
There was many things. So a lot of people were wearing like these marching band hats.
Okay.
And they did them all up. And then a few people had just regular fedora hats out there, kind of like the blue one, kind of like the blue one, like fedora style. And I was like, that's it. I can see myself doing that. And it's
Really?
so that whole Burning Man, it didn't leave. I got inspired. And once I get inspired on something, I dive right in 110%, right? So on the way home from Burning Man, I look at my woman and I'm like, hey, I think I'm gonna start doing hats.
Really?
She goes,
Get the hat out of here.
she goes very supportively. She goes, oh, okay. So I get home, jump on YouTube, start researching. 2018, okay, start researching and everything, and my videography career started taking off. So I had to push these guys back to the back burner, right? After doing all this research, what do I need and all this stuff, and then fast forward to 2022, when we returned to Burning Man. And we started getting ready for Burning Man. And it usually takes like 6 months prior to start just like getting in the mood and trying to figure out what you're going to take and what kind of like dope ass outfits can you express yourself in. And because I like doing that.
So you were diving in. You're going all
Yeah.
full bore.
I'm going all in. And I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna make a hat. So I go to Walmart, grab a hat from Walmart and do like embellishments on it, burn it, do all this stuff. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is it. That's how I started. So I just grabbed hats from Walmart and I just started to, throw stuff on it. I started wearing this hat out to like places that we would go shopping at to get like Burning Man outfits, or just wear it out one weekend with friends. And people would come up to me.
Where'd you get that?
Hey, where'd you get that hat? That's a dope ass hat. And I'm like, I made it. Oh, do you sell them? I'm like, wow, people really like this.
I do now.
And it's and it was constant. It was like all the time. people come up to me. I get like 10 compliments on it every time I wore it.
Hell yeah.
And so that was like confirmation for me to be like, okay, cool.
I can do it.
It's time. Yeah, it's time to just start doing it. So I made like 10 hats prior to Burning Man, and all of my friends got them. They they all wanted them.
Snatching them up.
Yeah, so I knew right then and there. As soon as I got back from Burning Man, it's all in. So I go to Burning Man, wear the hat, I come back home, and it's full steam ahead. I jump on Instagram and I start creating my brand. I start talking to different hat makers. I take trips out to these different hat makers, get the tools, jump more on YouTube University, and just start teaching myself, how do I make a hat instead of purchasing a hat? What is the different types of hats? What are these different types of felts? What is a felt? You know, like I have to learn all these things. Just like I had my camera, I had to learn it all.
Yeah, you got the instructions.
Right.
That
Yeah.
What are the instructions?
Yeah. So the thing about it is, with hat making, there is no instructions, because people will they become really like secretive with their shit,
With their technique.
especially in hat making and
Proprietary.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but they're called milliners, right?
milliners, haberdashers, hatters, hat makers. But yeah, milliners is one of them.
And have you already created your brand name?
Yes.
How did you come up with that? Because I think it's very
It's
clever.
a dope ass name.
Yeah.
So I mean, so when I come back from Burning Man, I'm with my brothers at Tailgaters, and I tell them, I'm like, hey bros, I think this is what I'm gonna do. You know, I need a dope ass name. And my brother Dats, the beekeeper, he like jokingly says, Sambrero, duh. And I'm like,
That's it.
That's it.
Bing.
I'm like, what? And I immediately I saw it. I saw everything right before my eyes. Like the
Yeah,
whole
that's cool.
vision was perfectly like put together at that moment.
Wow.
In that split second.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
Sambrero, and I'm like, it fits. And then my ego started saying, nah, fuck that. That's so stupid. Sambrero, that's just
Hell no.
that's so cliche. And your name is Sam. Like, that's just dumb. And I'm just like, no, it was meant to be. Of course my name's Sam.
Right.
Of course I'm making Sambreros.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, yeah. I mean, you nailed it. Nailed the name for sure.
Thank you, bro.
That's fucking
Thank you, bro.
funny.
Well, your brother nailed the name.
Yeah, he did. Jokingly, too.
Yeah.
He didn't think I was going to run with it.
And that was at Tailgaters, not the Nest.
On Dizer and Camelback?
No, we were at the one in Goodyear, so it was
Estrella.
Estrella and
Van Buren.
Oh yeah, Van Buren. Yeah, Estrella and Van Buren.
Been there.
So yeah, so now you got the name. You're no longer just buying hats and embellishing
En el
them.
Walmart.
Yeah.
So these are all custom made hats, correct?
All custom made hats.
And so you talked about the different types of material, but I mean, what kind of tools do you need? I mean, how do you shape it? I guess I'm trying to figure
Okay,
out.
so
Pounce it.
yeah. So that's one of the
Technique.
techniques after you. It's called blocking. So blocking is to shape, like to get a shape of it. You have these. They're called hat blocks, and you push the felt on top of these hat blocks with steam. Like you have to steam it to get it
Form.
to get it moist and like squishy. I don't know the right terminology.
Palatable
to it.
or something.
There you go. There you go.
Moist. So this is all
Relax.
one piece.
This is all one piece.
One
yeah.
piece, okay.
All one piece. So you put it on the hat block. You measure whatever the client's head is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they're a 59 centimeter or 58 centimeter, so you have that 59 or 58 hat block or 57. So you have that hat block, and you block it pretty much. It's called blocking. So you block the hat on there.
And that gives you the circumference of the
Yes, that gives you this.
Right.
Yeah. So from there, you have to pounce it, which is pouncing meaning like you have to like sand it down real smooth, if that's what you want.
Right.
You know, but if you don't want it, you want that like rugged look. Like this is a rabbit, right? So the rabbit, I didn't pounce this much, so it has like a rough feel to it, which I like. I like that. It's cool. And there's different styles. After you're done blocking it, it just comes around.
Okay.
Right. But some blocks come like this. Some blocks come in like fedora style. I like to have the open block, so that way when a client comes back to fit it to their head, I can actually fit this whole thing directly on your head.
Okay.
So it'll fit like a glove every single time.
So how do you determine the height, I guess, of the top of the hat to the band, I suppose?
You mean this crown?
Yeah,
top?
I'm talking about this piece here. I mean, because it fits the forehead, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess as you start to block it, how do you know how much material you need to leave on top? I suppose, or trying to figure out.
So the block is that high. So
Okay.
I think it's some comes
Okay.
4 inches high, 5
okay,
inches,
okay.
and 6 inches high.
Okay.
So it depends on your head shape
Right.
first off, and how long it is.
This is abnormal, right? is this an abnormal
I don't
head
know.
shape? If Tim came to you as a client, would you be like, I don't know if hats are for
Oh
you?
my God! I'm gonna make him a hat and put him in a movie.
So we can guess, and I actually brought some measurements that we can try to guess to see how big his head
Okay.
is. You'll be surprised, bro.
Is there a perfect
He's
number
got a
on
little
there?
head, dude.
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
He's got to be a 9.
No,
Look at you guys are cranium, man. Big old craniums.
I got a lot of
my head's
information in
67
here, man.
Mine's a big head. I got a 67 centimeter head.
You were difficult
I already
birth.
know.
So were you.
I'm like
so were you.
7 and some. Would you?
Oh, I know I got a big ass.
7 3/4 right here.
All right. So what is your actual?
Okay, wait a minute. So what are these now?
So these are measurement. Shit, I don't even know what they call them.
Bands?
Yeah, measurement bands, measurement rings, head size bands, head size rings.
So I come to you
they
as
call
a
them halos.
I come to you as a client. You're gonna pull those out, and
I'll pull these out first, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
we'll do the actual tape, when I tape measure you around, just to get it accurate, more accurate. But this is just like something that to see where you're actually at. So you're saying your hat size is a 7 and what?
That's him.
I'm the biggest one he probably has.
Hey, you'll be surprised, bro.
7 and 3.
So let's go over here first.
My
So,
brain is so huge.
What do you
Can I
got?
go over there?
No,
Okay,
just
I don't.
I'll bring it to you.
All right.
What do you think?
6 and
Oh,
3/8.
You're not a 6.
you're not a 6.
Oh, you ain't in
No,
eighth
he's
grade?
got a little head.
Okay.
Look at his little
Little
head.
peanut head.
6 and 5/8.
All his extremities are
I'm gonna take
small.
a stab at that. Big hands.
That's too small.
Perfect.
Bullshit.
Like it's like a tiara.
Okay. So 6 and 3/4. Let's see what you
Maybe that's what I meant.
You're like a
No,
7,
no.
Timmy.
No, I told you.
got. All right. Here we go. 6 and 7/8.
I think that's it. Maybe a little too tight.
Okay, so it's a 55 centimeter, right? So you're gonna go up to 56 centimeter, which is a 7.
Oh yeah, perfect. If my hair grows, then it should be a
You're
little.
putting it on like a baseball hat. though. You got to put it like straight down.
This is when you start getting. This is like the normal. This is like
I am not.
normal size. 7 and 1/8. You were doing baby sizes, bro. There you go.
I got a baby.
Normal.
I got a baby tooth.
You're at Kids Gap, fool.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, because
that would be
So
it.
57. That's
Yeah.
more like it.
Yeah.
58 would be
more
too
like it.
big.
You hear me? It's more like it.
But
That's a
58
small
watch,
Trojan.
Try the 58. 7 and 1/4.
That's a small
It's like a
Trojan.
choker.
Yeah.
Nope, that's too big. Yeah.
So you are a
Perfect size.
57.
57.
There you go,
Yeah.
boys. There you go, boys.
There you go.
You got a little fucking head.
All right. You ready, bro?
Let's go.
Go to the biggest one.
The
I'm
biggest
telling
one?
you.
Okay,
Buffalo.
Get ginormous.
Buffalo.
biggest
Tatanka. He's over here, Tatanka.
Cool. 65.
You need a Sambrero.
65.
I'm gonna say 67.
You got to put a rubber band around the back.
That's too big. I can already tell.
Oh, it's too big.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah, that's too big. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it like
Look,
that. I
somebody-
like it low in my ears.
It's like somebody on Battlestar Galactica.
Here's a 64.
Still a little big.
Still big?
He's like a little
All right,
Greek.
see?
He's like a Greek.
Everybody thinks they got a big head, bro.
Like he's some apple.
Well, I do. That's what the old lady says.
Lord Helmet. You going to make him a Lord Helmet?
Ah, it's a little big.
A little bit tighter. 62. I think the 62 would probably be the best.
Yeah, there you go.
62,
Okay, so
you're 50.
Normally where you're gonna want to wear these hats. So it's not like a baseball cap. So you can't put it. It would never go
Right.
under your ear.
No, right.
It'd have to stay-
I get criticized all that time. My daughter's always, why you put your hat so low? I'm like, I like it right that low, but I know it's supposed to be at a certain height.
There you go.
Headband.
You're like you're in an it's like you're in an
Sappening.
exercise video.
Headband.
So what is that? What is that?
This is you're 62, so it's a 73.
All right, so he's a
I gotta mark
62.
down
You're a
now.
57.
Yes.
I'm gonna say I'm a 60.
2.
60? All right, here we go. 60 right here. Let's see. 60. 7.5.
There you go.
Too big, bro.
Too big. Too big.
7 and
59.
3/4.
No, you're 59, bro.
59.
That's what I am. 59.
Cousins. Míralos,
No,
míralos.
we sharing the same diaper and shit. Now we're sharing the same head size.
Jeez.
We're twinning, fool.
There it is.
That's
There
it
it
right
is.
there. 59 funky.
There you
All right,
go.
brother.
50.
All right, Michael.
I got to be 59.
You better get a rope. You need a rope.
Right there. Cool.
Yep.
All right, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to
59.
Remember that.
59?
Yep.
All right. There you go.
I put tres flores on it, fool. It has tres flores left over
smaller.
in there.
It's too big.
Too
Too
big.
big, bro. 58.
We got the same size head, cousin.
Go 58.
Give it 57.
You got like an egg-shaped hair,
Give it
Cone
57.
head.
all at the top.
You two cousins got the same size. Me and Michael got the same size.
58.
That's it.
58.
You got an egg shape. The tip is small.
This is it.
No.
No.
Still a little big.
No, all
57.
right, 57.
Dang.
57.
Told you.
Dude, we got the same size head and I'm way
Look at you
smarter.
guys. Same diaper.
Same thing.
See that?
That would be it.
We got the same size heads and I'm way,
Maybe,
I'm way
It
smarter.
makes sense now.
57.5.
57. Yeah, probably.
guys
Yeah,
are
just a little
same-
tight right here on the forehead. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's why you get loud.
George and I have more
Hell yeah. Those are
information up here.
So,
You guys are measured now.
Yeah.
You guys
57
remember, I
centimeters.
didn't write it down.
yeah, right. We got it.
59.
All right, cool.
So we come to you, say, hey, we're interested in a hat.
Or 57.
Yep. And you start sizing us up. You're
Yep.
57. And then you start measuring from, I guess, our forehead to our ear.
Yeah. Well, forehead, it's going to be like an inch above your forehead, like a centimeter above your ears, and it can't go past that back bump. Back there. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That's the proper way to wear it.
Got it.
So, do you advise people? Do people come to you and they ask you, they want a certain style hat, but then do you
During the consultation.
yeah, a consultation of like, well, you have a round face, you have
Ugly face.
like, you know what I mean, like a skinny,
Yeah,
long
because sometimes
face.
not all hats look good on
yeah,
everybody, right?
not all hats look good on everybody.
So the cool shit is when people come to the shop, is that they'll try on all of the hats that I have out there available, right? So they'll just try them on and see what fits.
Like these, what you have in front of us.
Yeah, like
they'll try these on.
Yeah, they'll try the majority of these on, and it's crazy to see a person, their whole like demeanor changes in each hat they try.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay,
I do
So-
that with glasses.
Get that pimp flow going.
When I'm looking at frames and shit.
Sarate, Saratao.
So, but this is coming from the top down, right? So it's like
Yes.
they have this different kind of swag or this different kind of just like entity is what I like to call it. It like engulfs them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they step into this
Hell yeah.
this different
Put a pimp hat on, they're gonna act like a pimp,
yeah.
kind of thing.
And it's cool to see. It's cool to see, and it's also cool to see like, a lot of people can't rock like a cattleman like this. This is called a cattleman crease. It has this is a classic cowboy top.
That's a
like crown.
nice hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice one.
And then it has this little mule.
Dimple?
It's called a mule kick in the front, right? So not a lot of people can rock that.
Yeah.
But shit, some people could just rock fedoras, and which is tight, like the classic, teardrop fedora, right? That blue one.
And it's teardrop because it kind of does that in the front.
No, because it actually looks like a teardrop from the top.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the top is a teardrop, like the
Turn this way.
no. Watch. Yeah. Well. Yeah. There you go. So it looks like a teardrop. Thank you, Vanna.
Yep. There you go.
Lonely teardrops.
Right there. Okay. That's more fedora style.
Thank you, Vanna.
And then what would you call like this top?
So that top is more of like a diamond top. If you can see the top,
We can,
It's
yep.
kind of like a diamond.
Yep. That is a diamond top.
Yep.
And what's it say underneath on the brim there?
So in Spanish, it says manifesting prosperity and abundance.
Oh, sick.
Now, do you put that on all your hats,
Also-
or do you put different sayings on the hats?
So no, so this is like the signature piece. This is where, the Burning Man visions come into play. Is manifestando prosperidad y abundancia. Like that right there, I saw something like that when I was at Burning Man. Like it has to be right here as a reminder that you can manifest prosperity and abundance in your life.
Right on.
Nice.
That is tight.
So you'll see it every time you wear the hat.
And that's your trademark. That's your stamp.
That's my stamp.
That's badass.
Along with the
That's cool. I never seen that before.
along with the
that's cool.
stitching, the majority of these have stitching on it. So, like the stitching right here, it's a 222.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, this
right
one
there.
has it
Yeah.
too. Right here.
Yeah.
Look
So
at
that's
that.
I see it.
I was gonna do just 222, like Roman numerals 222, but it just looked like 6 lines. So I was like, I need to throw the X's in there somewhere to make it, stand out a little bit.
Yeah, that is
But
cool,
yeah,
man.
So 222.
So how long you been doing the hats? I mean, I know
you got the
I said
two-
you took a break because of the movie stuff. Mm-hmm. So how long have you owned the shop? How long have you been doing the hats? I guess.
Since 2022.
Okay.
Fully.
Okay.
Fully just went in, dove in, and started.
So there you go. There's
started doing
2022 again. There's the
2022.
numbers.
The
222.
222. And then this is a skull top.
The skull.
I seen that. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
that's
Man.
Yeah.
Sick.
These are cool, bro. Like once you start getting like into doing this stuff like this, oh man, the whole game changes.
And he showed me the mold. The molds are cool, and not only that he has that, but he has pistol revolvers.
Revolvers, yeah. These are revolvers.
Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pistolero.
I can't see them from there.
Yeah, you can.
Timmy Two Guns.
It's
That's his name.
That's my movie name.
hey, this is a 57, bro. Try that.
Try that on.
Try that on.
You know what, dude? I have a picture of Tim in a cowboy hat.
No, you don't.
He likes cowboy hats.
That's true. He's sweating too. He's sweating. It's all at the nest.
I don't know where it's at.
This is Timmy Two Guns for sure. Bam, like a glove.
Howdy.
Look at that shit, bro.
Ching,
Yeah.
ching.
That's
I'll take it. No, this is sick, man.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's
brother.
badass, huh?
Yeah, that's cool.
You look like the guy that would scoop up the shit at the fucking ranch.
I look like Timmy Eastwood.
Now tell me this, Sam. Tell me this.
Dude, I look like Timmy Eastwood, bro.
No. Wool. What do you dabble in as far as the material goes?
Okay, so there's different tiers to the felts, right? So the first tier is like an introduction tier, which is like a wool fabric. It's wool, 100% wool.
Okay.
Right, with some stiffener on it or whatnot. But after that would be like, this is a rabbit, so it'd go up to rabbit.
Wascally wabbit.
And then after this, you'll go up to like it's called a 50-50 blend. So it's 50 rabbit and 50 beaver.
Beaver.
Holla.
What would this be then? I guess
That's a wool.
that's a wool. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
And then there's the last tier is beaver. That's like the top of the top. Like very expensive ass felt is the beaver felt. Yeah.
Now, would you say, because I wear hats like this, they're seasonal, right? I mean, there's certain type of hats that you wear for the winter, and then a certain type of hat you wear for the summer. Do you subscribe to that, or do you think you could wear a hat anytime?
Yeah. So like something like this is
Summer?
Yeah, it's a summer hat. It's a palm leaf hat.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a straw hat. It's a
Yeah,
palm leaf.
It's a palm leaf. I do have straw hats too, but I wanted a thicker kind of straw.
Okay.
Or a palm. So I went with the palm leaf. And it's pretty thick, bro. Like it's nice.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
So like a wool would be more for winter.
Yeah. You can still wear like
You can still
wear you can still rock whatever, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like anything else. If you get hot, obviously you're not gonna.
I saw some dude at the bus stop today wearing a hoodie.
Well, the kids, they wear beanies nowadays in the summer.
Yeah.
Locos over there like that.
Yeah, I
with
don't
the
understand
beanies.
it.
You can breathe like there's like a beaver, right? So a beaver, you can get a thin beaver, and it's breathable.
All right, so Jeff's gonna try on
Oh,
a
that's
hat.
sick right there.
Now you look at now
Look
you
at that camera. Got the sombrero right there.
You get yours, Black Bart.
Now, what do I look like?
Damn.
An extra.
Push it down. Push it down a little bit more.
Yeah, push it down.
It's probably too small, bro. Like you'd have to.
It looks all right.
Like you be riding a voodoo.
Bumbadita,
So-
bumbadita,
You
bumbadita.
look like Zorro the Gay Blade.
Just a little bit
I'd have
small.
to find some lenses that'll go with the hat.
blue
too,
ones,
though.
yeah.
Let's see. Put these on. Let's see what they look like. Let's see what
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
Looks
I think
like
those look good.
Poindexter with these.
I think because you got a big forehead.
Nah,
That looks
Nah,
tight.
I think it's all right.
Yeah, it looks good.
See, I'm
Oh,
gonna have
that
to
looks good.
accessorize with the lenses,
Yeah.
the frames.
Yeah,
the-
looks good.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Top it off
Shorty
with
the
some
pimp.
nice chews.
Walk with a lamb.
Nah, this is sick.
No, you look
Feels
good in it. Really, it looks good on you.
So I know.
So what I would do with you is I would bring down the crown just a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, that way it's not so high.
I was gonna say, look like
Right,
the high on his head.
Yeah, it's not so high on your head.
So that's the cool thing about a custom hat is because you make it to the, because a lot of times you buy off the shelf hat, which I buy, right? Sometimes I look at some of them and I go, damn, this crown, mine is a little too high on this one, but there's no way for me to fix it because it's not custom.
Right.
Right. So that's the benefit of getting a custom is it looks
Fit it
just
right to you.
Yep.
Right to you.
Yep.
So if you go to your shop and order a hat, how many times you got to go back to, like say, get it right, so to speak?
Probably just twice.
Okay.
I think the two, like first initially go in, try on different hats. You know, like the size of the brim matter. Everything matters when you're doing these things, right?
Yeah.
So how fat you want the brim, how tall you want the crown, what's the crown shape? Do you want like the color scheme? So we got to get all of that in the first I like to call it experience.
Okay.
Because that's what it is. It is an experience.
And his shop is cool. It is an experience when you go to his shop.
Thank you, bro.
I have two questions.
All right,
And
go
I
ahead.
also
Go
want to
ahead, bro.
ask,
Go ahead,
earlier
bro.
you had mentioned that you'd get kind of bored if we had to keep making the same type of hat.
Yeah.
But do you find yourself that there's people that maybe do you ever just make the certain type of hat to sell? Or is everything always just a one of a kind?
Like a one-off. I feel like if I think that's gonna come. It's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do like a drop, right? Like a line. But the thing about that, having that line is, it will be my style, like my line,
Right.
And I could mass produce that. Yes, there'll come a time where I would want to make a line and mass produce it, and that'd just be like, maybe three drops. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
To do. Yeah. So that people can get the hat at a lower cost too at that, because now it's mass produced, so it's not like all custom
Right.
at that point. But I'll keep the custom fits, and keep that clientele
Right.
that comes back to want that experience of a custom hat.
Got it.
So when somebody comes to you, do they tell you like, "Hey, I'm looking for something like this," or do you do the grocery shopping and the cooking?
So sometimes people will have something that they want. Like I have a client. He's gotten 4 hats, and each hat is what he's like wanting. So he comes with like some dope ass old school photos of Western photos.
All right.
Yeah, he tests my creative every time he comes and gets a hat from me.
Yeah,
So, and they end up becoming like some of my favorite hats that I've ever made.
nice.
So you have people like that have come in with that vision, and then you'll have people that come in like,
Do me up.
yeah, I don't know what I want, or
Yeah,
like what's what, and so
make me look beautiful.
paint me like
Almost like a
your girls.
tattoo, like a tattoo artist.
Yeah,
Right?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, and what do you call the inside of the hat? Because I noticed that on some of them you have your logo inside.
The inside,
Yeah, like it tells
like the lining,
the lining. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the lining.
That's just the lining. It's to help not get like the oils
Okay.
on the felt and stuff like that. Like you don't have to wear a lining if you don't want to.
And you print those yourself, or you got those made, right?
No, I printed those.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I mean, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but there's a lot of detail in these hats, and they're dope.
We'll get some good photos of them too.
Yeah. Yeah. So if Tim comes to you as a client, you look at Tim, right? Do you go like,
There's no hope.
You mean Timmy Eastwood?
I'm a 57.
do you say like, I don't know if a hat's for you, man, or you just go ahead and sell it to him?
Give it to me straight.
All right. So here's the thing with hats, is that I feel everybody can rock a hat. It just has to be the right hat.
Right.
And the right style and the right height and the right width.
Got it.
See, that Steelers hat got to go.
No, I rock that one. So I'm kind of curious. Like I say,
Because this guy doesn't dress up. He's in tennis shoes and all that.
Yeah.
I call it casual. But no, I've never really worn a cowboy hat, other than the stupid picture I was drunk. I don't know where the heck I even got that hat. But yeah, I really don't know where I got that hat. I don't even know where that picture came from.
Some
honestly.
cowboy took it off his head and put it on your head.
Dude, I know
what
where
that
you
means,
got it.
right?
You're going home with me, boy.
Yeah, you were claimed.
No.
Yeah.
You were all sweating too.
Yeah.
It was August. But anywho,
You got to see this picture we have of Tim in a cowboy hat.
I want to see this.
We'll put it up on this.
please don't do that. No, so the style. Do people want more cowboy hat? Do they want more fedora style? Your clients? I mean, I guess they're trying to figure out. They're finding you online. I'm assuming, right? Or they see you whatever. What more? I guess what kind of requests do you get? Is there any like dress up hats? Because people, remember like in the 30s, whatever, all men wore hats.
Yeah.
Right?
I wish you'd go back to that.
Yeah, and that style's gone away. But you occasionally really see people rocking hats, right? Like I say,
Everybody's wearing baseball caps now.
everybody's wearing baseball caps. Therefore, but yeah, you look at those old movies, man. I mean, that was dope, man. Everybody was, it was cool.
Well, I guess you would have to ask yourself the question: if you went to him, what would you prefer?
Yeah.
See, it's a question I don't know. I've never really worn a hat with a full brim. Right. I never have.
Okay.
You're not a cowboy, so I doubt you would lean more towards a cowboy hat.
No,
so you're gonna.
no,
lean
I'm
more
not
towards
saying
a
that.
fedora.
I'm just saying in general,
I
right?
can see you with the little a little hat like the from Popeye, the guy who eats all the burgers all the time.
Wimpy.
Wimpy, like a
yeah.
little wimpy hat.
A bowler hat.
I
Those are
doubt it.
called
Yeah, bowler
bowlers.
hat. Yeah, it's got the
Oh,
little.
the little round ones.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
I ain't wearing that. No.
No, I'm being serious.
Oh, that'd be tight.
that would probably.
I think so too, bro.
I can see him with the crash
Like a little wimpy hat.
like a crash dummy hat.
I could see him more with a little propeller.
Yeah, no, but like serious, I've never worn a full brim hat. I never have.
I think you would do well in a medium brim.
Size
It can't be too
57.
big.
It can't
That's a
be
professional.
It can't be like. So for you,
A porky pie.
you wouldn't. It wouldn't be like a 3.5-inch brim. It'd have to be like a 2-inch brim and not too tall.
Like a derby?
Maybe not
Kind of,
that
sort
short,
of.
yeah.
Maybe not that short. Not that short.
Yeah,
But
Like Chubsy Wubsy from Little
I
Rascals.
do like the bowler hat, the wimpy hat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that
And I wasn't clowning. I was being
Yeah,
serious.
right.
Like,
You were clowning.
I can see it. Like I'm looking at you and I'm like, yeah, that'd be tight. It'd be awesome.
I don't dress up.
You don't have to.
you don't have to.
No.
you can
who's
get a
writing these rules?
palm hat.
You can
get
wear
one
it in
like
your
a palm.
underwears.
Who's writing these rules, bro?
Good point. Good
Yeah,
point. Good point. Hey, what kind of hat could you see this guy in?
I could probably do several
Yeah,
of
I'm
them.
talking to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, honestly, I wear different hats. I wear hats.
He could
I wear
probably
that
do-
one. I wear this one.
Yeah.
And I don't have one like that, but I'd rock that one too.
Oh yeah.
See, I would
It's way
probably
too small.
I would stay away from probably a
They're too
cowboy hat
small.
because I don't really get down like that, like in a cowboy. But
Yeah, like my boy Joey, we go camping. He wears a kind of a big, what do you call it?
it's like a crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, like Crocodile D or Raiders of the Lost
That's
Ark
even
kind of hat.
yeah.
yeah.
That's like
Fedora.
a classic, like classic fedora hat.
Well, I'll think about it.
And then also,
Bowler hat, bro. Bowler hat.
and then also, height. Does that have anything to do
Yeah.
with it? Would help somebody pick a hat or you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. It has a lot to do with it. The height has a lot to do with it. And then just how long your head is, like how oval your head is.
Yeah.
Or how,
You could rock that hat like Pharrell did at the Grammys.
Look like the Arby's, the old Arby's.
I'll take the classic roast beef. I'll take the classic roast beef and cheese.
People just go up and say, I want a classic roast beef.
Timmy be like,
With cheddar.
Yeah.
With cheddar.
Still got the 2 for $5.
we have the meats.
See, dude, see.
Golly.
Now that time I was clowning.
No.
Yeah.
So for Chico's second anniversary, what kind of hat should he wear?
Oh, there you go.
A Jimmy hat.
It's got a little brim. It's got a little brim.
I hope his mom's not listening.
It's a little tight with a little brim.
Oh shit, bro. Oh shit.
All those rings are too big.
He said a Jimmy hat.
Just kidding, you know.
No, but for real though, yeah.
Please do, please do.
Yes.
Always keep it.
I'm sorry.
So I've made wedding hats. Like that's pretty.
Oh,
cool.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All white wedding hats.
Right. And so what about colors? I mean, how does does the customer come and tell you what color they want, or do you kind of guide them through the process?
And
Yeah,
do they,
we can
and
guide.
Do they come that color? Like when you get the material, they come that way?
So some of them, I would have to do some coloring on them.
Okay.
Somehow, some way, you know. But there's lots of colors to choose from now.
So I'll tell you, I was there when he made that hat right there, and from what it looked like before to what it looks like now is night and day.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So with this one, I I colored it, distressed it, burnt it. I did all kinds of stuff to it. I even bleached it. So,
Yeah, you
That's
can
we
see
got
that.
yeah,
I seen you put little graphics on the end here.
yeah.
Little designs
Little
here.
design.
Like this one. This one's cool. I like how you did this little accent right here with the
Yeah,
leather.
this one too, a little raised ridge.
No touch. No touch. Your hands are greasy, man. Don't
touch
touch.
you buying.
So that brim curl that on that one, that's getting pretty popular as well.
That is
I like
cool.
that one, man.
Yeah.
I like that one a
That
lot.
is pretty dope.
And wait a minute, I think I just seen you post it. Are you have hat bags now or
Yes,
cases.
cases? There you go.
So
Yes.
they're called travel bags.
I seen it. Dope.
Man, if these things are a life changer when you're traveling with hats, because you have to
Keep it shape.
You have to keep it like this, or
Yeah.
you can't go back. You have to all this. You have to like just carry it,
Yeah.
very delicately. But with these new hat bags that I'm coming out with, yeah, man, you could fit 2 hats in it,
I seen that.
and then put it up on
In the
put it up
overhead.
In the overhead, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Carry
I
on.
Thank you,
definitely
bro.
saw that. Yeah,
Thank you.
just seen that.
So where's your shop at?
So I'm located in Buckeye,
Okay.
yeah, off 222 Avenue.
So how do we find you?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
badass.
Tonapa.
Tonopod. Buckeye. Sundance.
On Sundance, yeah. Out by Verado. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Nice. So you have a website, Nate? What's your website?
So right now the website's on pause.
Okay.
But I do have a website, SambreroHats.com. You might get in there before it, pauses or whatever. But you can always find me on Instagram at Sambrero_Hat Design.
Sick. Yeah, this is awesome. I never met anyone who made hats, quite honestly. I'm a Walmart kind of guy.
Yeah.
Baseball hat more. No brims. But no, this is sick. This is really cool. I mean, they're beautiful.
man.
Even the inside, I mean, that design is awesome.
Thank you,
That
bro.
design is awesome. I liked your logo. That's sick.
Thank you, man.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
See, we should have been more artistic.
So with all these hats, man, it honestly, like the driving force behind it is well, I like to always say this is just the love of it. The love.
It looks like you put
Yeah.
your love into it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Passion.
It
There's
really looks
passion.
like that. Yeah.
Love and passion and purpose, and it all comes together.
Fucking Bernie Man.
Yeah,
Bernie,
I
man.
would have
Fucking
never
Bernie,
thought.
man.
I would have never thought.
Bernie, man.
I mean, just your journey in general with your artistic journey, right? From drawing or your Theo's camera,
Yep.
drawing, the owl on the gym, music, videography, award-winning movie maker. No,
Yep.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you, man.
That's
Really
way
cool, man.
So what's up, Jeff?
What you got, Jeff?
I'm going to ask you, a series of questions.
Oh.
Wait a minute, real quick.
Is this new? Is this new?
Wait a minute. So, anything else you want to promote? Anything
Plug?
else you want to plug? Or,
Nah, man, just keep an eye out, because in my life, in my spirit, it's stirring up. Like it's getting big. Like the vision I have to fulfill here is really big.
right on.
Nice.
So just yeah,
I see it.
Swelling up.
yeah,
I see
man,
it, dude.
It's blowing up.
Nice.
And your family.
I'm happy for you. And that's your primo.
Family discount for when I go get sized up. I'm a 59. You don't even have to size me up.
know, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I come with.
Let me tell you right now, don't do that. Internet people out there, don't ever ask for a discount.
There's a joke about that.
Okay.
Ask about
Yeah, don't
discounts
charge
and
me
shit.
for my size. I already know it.
That's right. Oh, boom. Check mark.
Yeah, I don't need to go twice. I need this once.
All right, Jeffrey, what you got? What you got for Sam?
All right,
Yeah.
just fire from the hip.
Okay.
When you're a kiddo, who was your childhood crush? Like famous person or whatever,
Famous person, childhood crush when I was a kid.
athlete, whatever.
Damn.
Could be your
Or name a
teacher.
couple of them. It doesn't have to be your favorite.
Doesn't have to be favorites, right?
I think Pam Anderson was probably.
Pam Anderson.
Yeah, she was the one.
Cochino.
I know.
Don't be nasty.
Those blondes, bro.
Baywatch. I told you earlier.
All right, so
I can smell your shoes.
you music industry, all that. Favorite rapper growing up,
Ooh, favorite rapper growing up.
or a couple of them. Name a couple of them.
I think Kanye, bro. To be
Kanye?
honest with you.
That is badass.
Yeah. He's not the most lyrical, right? But I think that he doesn't give a fuck.
You know what? Earlier, when you were talking about your vision and how you were looking at things and how you looked at the music, how you looked at the video, when you're editing, you were saying things similar to what Kanye was, how he used to describe how he produced a song. He could see the song.
Yeah.
He can see the colors. He can see the notes. He could see all that.
And he puts
Yeah.
it in.
I remember
words.
that. And when you were saying that earlier, I was kind of thinking,
Or puts it
Kanye
in
West.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
really thinking that.
Yeah. That's like something. I know a couple of people that can see that like that.
Yeah.
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 A couple of creatives.
It's a talent.
Definitely.
When I smoke, I can see that.
Light one on. Light up.
I went up, man.
I can.
Hey, favorite director, or director you look up to, or whatever.
Okay, so
Film director. It could be a music video. It could be a
Filmmaker.
movie.
it will always be for me, bro. Hype Williams, because that was my inspiration for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of my
Hype Williams. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Like, and then movie wise, like, shit. Scorsese is probably like
Yeah.
one of the dopest.
All right. Best gift you have ever received?
Best gift I have ever received was from Zepp Porter. He gave me my first mixer, my first Gemini mixer
Oh, nice.
when I was first starting out.
All right. So tell us a secret talent you have not related to music, film, or making hats.
Damn.
This is gonna be good.
Secret talent.
I bite my toenails.
A secret talent. Holy shit. What's my secret talent?
If you can't think of one, we can.
That's a hard one, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. All right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Jeffrey, what's your secret talent?
Yeah.
I don't even know, man.
See, don't ask that question. Okay, let's go.
Cousins.
All right. When it comes to chicken wings, drumsticks or flats?
Flats all day.
Why?
There's no other way because they taste different and they have more meat.
They have
Yeah,
more
yeah,
meat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tacos or burritos?
Burritos.
All right.
Wait, burritos from where though?
Just tacos or burritos?
Where at?
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Where's your favorite burrito?
You're actually one of the first people that says burrito. That said burrito.
Most people say tacos.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
most people
Yeah.
say tacos. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm a burrito guy too.
burritos are good, bro.
Hell yeah.
Burrito.
With some lemon. Oh,
It's a little bit of everything.
A smorgasbord in a tortilla.
Who do people say you resemble? That's famous.
shit.
Who have you gotten? It could be different people. I don't know.
Aladdin.
I can see it.
Magic carpet.
Magic carpet.
Prince Abubu.
That's funny shit. Favorite cereal?
Oh shit! Favorite cereal. Cocoa Pebbles probably be the
Cocoa
cereal.
Pebbles?
Yeah.
All right. So then last question. Favorite Chicano movie, Raza movie, like Blood In, Blood Out, La Bamba, Selena, whatever.
Sweetbread.
There you go. There you go.
So besides Sweetbread, La Bamba, Blood In, Blood Out, American Me, Mi Familia, Mi Vida Loca. What movie?
Probably
Out of all those.
it'll probably be the one that had the most impact on me. Was probably Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
There you
Right
go.
on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Forever.
Say a quote from there.
Who said that?
Shit, I'm probably gonna butcher the quote, but it's when Crucito was in the canal and we
Oh,
were raised
yeah.
by hounds.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
it is.
He did the hand.
Go ahead.
No. That sums it up right there.
Do you have a favorite hat of yourself? Is there a design or something you've done yourself, or is there a simple hat you like that's your favorite?
So my favorite design that I collabed with the designer, a hat designer that makes the tools from Turkey. It's a bull block, so it's a bull hat, like a bull skull hat.
Really?
And I don't have it.
We have an image of it.
We took a picture of
You
it.
Oh,
guys took a picture of it. I do have a photo of it myself in my phone, and I'll show you. But that right there is probably the most innovative hat because I've never seen anything like it, and I've been doing this for a while, and I follow a lot of hatters, but no one has ever made something quite like this. It's brand new.
It's cool.
It's like it. I think it's opening the box for hatters to think outside that box.
Yeah.
Mad Hatters. Yeah, I mean, even the skull thing and the pistols, those are tight, man.
Pistolas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, in this room, right here. Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is this guy right
You know what?
Yeah, I was gonna say that one.
That's my favorite
nice
in
hat.
the room.
Really nice hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
So
hat.
it's a military green rabbit hat.
Nice.
So
That is pretty sick.
yeah, thank you. man.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we're gonna call the show. Sam, thank you, brother. You nailed it, dude. We appreciate the story, dude. You walked us through a good journey, man.
Yep.
That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. It's an honor to be here
Right on.
and to just to tell the story and to get to know you guys a little bit more. And yeah, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. I
Yeah, you were.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anytime you want to come back, let us know, man.
Yeah, you were
You're
absolutely
more than
wonderful,
welcome.
man. You were absolutely wonderful. You're
Yep.
absolutely wonderful.
For sure.
So on behalf of the show, I'm gonna let George walk us out of here.
Me?
Yeah, brother.
Hey, Timmy, thank you. Michael, thank you.
Thank you.
Son-in-law named Jeff.
You know it.
We got our engineer. Thank you very much. We got our studio audience falling all over the place.
Uncle
Sam.
Rico.
Sam Vasquez, Sambrero.
Cousin
That's
Sammy.
it.
Hey, hats off to you, man.
Oh, I like it.
Great shit, man. Loved everything. Loved your story. I really dig your hats, man. I'm gonna have to go out there and check you out and may get me one.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a
Okay,
big head.
okay.
I got the biggest head of all of us.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It'll cost more material.
Yeah.
Up top and
I
down
don't have
below.
enough felt.
Hey, this is SeunevA Lifestyles presents What's Happening. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and follow us. Let's go.
This is how we do it on the avenue.